This is Ken Heyman from AllianceBernstein's Advisor Institute, and this is your Advisor Institute program briefing. This program briefing features one of the programs in our Building a Stronger Team series. It is designed for both the leaders of a team and for newer team members to develop rainmaking skills more intentionally. The title of the program? Managing People Who Hate to Be Managed. The program flows through a series of logical steps, from a short story about an advisor who grew their practice but then had challenges in developing rainmakers, through an exploration of how methodology strengthens the ability of a new performer to master the skills of rainmaking intentionally. The culmination of the program is a 7-step model for managing a coaching meeting between a senior advisor who has mastered the skills of rainmaking and junior advisors who are still climbing the learning curve. In the early stages of the program, we look at the typical trajectory of an advisory practice, where an advisor grows and becomes successful and then seeks to hire new individuals to continue the growth process. As these new individuals are hired consistently across the industry, we discover challenges in helping individuals go from being a new team member to an established and successful rainmaker. Rainmaking is one of the most challenging skills to develop in new financial advisors. What we explore in the program is the critical importance of methodology. In fact, the thesis of the program is you cannot hire a new person into an advisory practice and expect them to self-invent. And so the program is designed specifically to provide guidance for installing intentional methodology in the skill set of new financial advisors on the team. We explore the fact that there are basically two ways of building new business. One is direct to clients, and the other is through intermediaries or centers of influence who can refer. And then we look specifically at the various aspects of methodology. What are the components that go together to make an individual who does rainmaking successfully effective? The idea then is to transfer those knowledge pieces or the pieces of the methodology to another person. And so this requires a delicate balance between too much accountability or micromanagement and too little accountability or leaving someone to their own devices to self-invent. We suggest that there is a middle ground in which enough guidance is provided that it can help the new person climb a learning curve while still allowing them to have a lot of autonomy and, in fact, expecting them to do a lot of the work of climbing the learning curve themselves. The culmination of the program is a consideration of a 7-step meeting model that is based on a Socratic method of asking questions. The idea is that each week, the senior advisor, who is a skillful rainmaker, will meet with the junior advisors who are still climbing the learning curve. And those advisors will go through a 7-step meeting process in which they are asked questions that they can reflect about in terms of the way they're approaching the rainmaking activity. The 7 questions form a structure, and it allows the senior rainmaker to penetrate more deeply in specific areas of the new advisor's methodology that they need help evolving or deepening in terms of their skill set. Taken all together, the meeting model allows for an ongoing process of coaching and mentoring that significantly increases the speed with which a new financial advisor climbs the learning curve and becomes a contributing rainmaker to the practice.